I am getting rid of quite a lot this last month. So let's talk through that, and then I will also mention what I bought these last few months, as well as a family that's trying to become a little bit more minimal. This right here is the type of stuff I always used to hang on to forever, in the thought that maybe we will use it someday, or maybe it will come in handy, but I'm not holding on to this kind of stuff anymore. We just finished our big bathroom renovation. This is something that came when the plumber first rough plumbed our bathroom, and it's a perfectly good shower kit. But the problem is we decided to go with something else as our final faucet and everything. There's no need to hold on to this, and we didn't pay for this, so I don't feel like, you know, we can't return it or anything. So I'm just going to donate this. We also have some supplies that we had ordered that didn't end up working out. We have a shower head that came with the final faucet that we ordered, but we wanted to have the handle one, and we just can't help the fact that this came with it, so hopefully somebody else can use it. We also put in an exhaust fan, and it came with 3 different outside covers. We decided to go with the white one, but we have the silver one and a darker silver one. And this is the kind of stuff I used to hang on to just in case, but I'm never going to want to change that. I already know I'm not going to. So I'm just going to donate all this. This whole pile is actually what I've collected over the last 2 or so months. And the reason why is because I took the whole month of December off. I did not really do a lot of organizing or even a lot of cleaning or a lot of decluttering. So this is from 2 months. I just wanted to mention that. And also these are all gathered just from when I'm in a room and see something that I notice we don't need anymore, throw it in the pile. I know I always mention that every video, but I like to just say that in case someone is new here. So this is a little folder that my younger son said he no longer needs. He's actually starting to get more willing to give things away. So he's letting this go. My mom let me borrow this for Halloween, and I don't think I'm gonna use it. I think we used it for a day, and then we're not gonna use it anymore. It's just a Halloween wig. We were gifted some marbles, and unfortunately this is just not something I'm going to allow in my house because it's such a choking hazard with a baby. I can't do it, and plus I don't want to be cleaning these up. So I'm not having this in my house. And I also want to say that that is totally okay. There are no rules when it comes to life in general. And if you decide that you don't want to have something in your house, even though someone gave it to you, I say that is your choice. And so marbles are a no-go in our house. Here is just some Christmas stuff. So this is a little baking dish that was gifted to us with some bread in it. We ate the bread, but I don't have any use for the dish. And then I had bought these little candle holders from a secondhand store, I think last year, maybe the year before. But then my mom gifted me some that were in our family for a long time. I decided I wanted to keep those and let these go instead. So I am going to give all this away. And this is just an extra glasses holder that I don't need, so I just put it in there to keep it safe. This puzzle was gifted to my son for his birthday a few years ago, and we were so thankful for it. We used it, and now that we've made it, we've decided that we're going to donate it, because once we make a puzzle, the odds of us ever making it again, we're just probably not going to do it. So we're going to give this away. My boys just got some new shoes, and guess what came with the box of shoes? A bag. And we do not need any more of these type of bags. We already have backpacks. So I decided before this got put into their room and mixed in with all their stuff and they became attached to it, I decided I am getting rid of these immediately, because I find, especially with kids and with all of us, that once something comes into our homes, into our regular rotation of stuff, we become so attached to it. Even if it's just a cheap little promotional bag that was free, we become attached to the item and then we don't want to get rid of it. So by just stopping it at the door the second it comes in, put it straight in the donation box, it helps us to just not have to deal with this stuff later and have to like give it up, that feeling of getting rid of something. Just stop it before it even becomes an attachment to you. I absolutely loved this little under the water mobile for Levi, especially when he was struggling to fall asleep. He got so much use out of this, even though We've only had it for less than a year, but he's at the stage now where he stands up, he could grab it, it's no longer safe. I'm gonna declutter it right away, so hopefully another new mom can use this. And I'm trying so hard not to become emotionally attached to any of these items because I know that this is not the baby, this is just a thing. I might have shown this in another video, I don't remember, but this is still in the box to go out, and I've been holding on to this box of stuff in my car. Because of the holidays, I didn't get a chance to go to the donation location. I've just stuck this box in my car and thrown everything in the box because I don't drive all that often. And so these two things were from Halloween. They were actually in our decor. We got them several years ago. Haven't used them. I thought they were so cute, so I held on to them. But if I haven't found a use for them in probably 2 or 3 years, I don't think I'm going to. I put this stuff in my car so long ago, I don't even remember what's in here. Oh boy, okay. So I can see right now why I hid this in the bag. It's a whole bunch of stuff that my kids and I went through, but I find if I leave this stuff visible, or if they can get into it at all, they will grab it back out and put it back in, even after they've said they don't want it anymore. So this is just a whole bunch of little kid stuff, and no, not everything that I'm showing you right now will be donated. A lot of it will be either recycled, or if it's trash, it'll be trashed, but old hats, sweaters that no longer fit, just a whole bag of toys and clothes that don't fit anymore. I also have an outfit from Levi. Every time I find something's getting a little tight on Levi, I put it directly into the box because I don't want it to go back into the rotation of clothes, and then I have to go through that whole scenario again of trying to put him in it and then it doesn't fit. So the sooner the better that it goes in the bag and goes into my car to be donated. For Christmas, I was gifted a whole bunch of new kitchen towels, which I am super thankful for because this is an example of what a lot of my kitchen towels look like, which is a whole bunch of staining and just worn out. A lot of them almost had holes in them. So what I've done is I've moved a lot of them into my junk towels for cleaning and that sort of thing, but some of them I'm just going to get rid of. Like this is now going to become a rag either my husband can use, or I'll just see if I can recycle it or throw it away because I only need so many junk towels. I have mentioned this in videos before, but I don't want to just take every single towel that was in my kitchen and put it into the junk towel drawer because I already have junk towels that I like, that are absorbent, that work well. And so at some point, I think we just have to declutter if we have too much. So that's what I'm doing. That's what works for me. I think I showed this in one of my videos, but I'm finally gonna get rid of it. It's the Christmas lights from the year before. Quick story, when we first moved here, I bought these thinking, oh, we'll just throw something up. We need to have some outdoor Christmas lights. And they only made it down one little portion of our house. And I found some really good LED. These are not LED, so they're not efficient really. So I found some LED lights that go down the whole entire outside of our house. And I'm gonna let these go because they don't match and they're also not energy efficient, but who knows, maybe somebody else wants to use them. My parents started decluttering a few years ago after I was decluttering and doing videos about it and doing videos about becoming more minimal, and they got the decluttering bug, and I have a whole bunch of videos I can link down below of me helping them. So my dad just gave up this fishing book, he doesn't need it anymore, and then my mom decided to get rid of these boots. And the funny story about these boots is these were my boots and she had the same exact pair, and she said, oh, mine are worn out, I'll take yours and see and replace mine because they were newer looking because I never wore them, and then get rid of her old ones, which she did. Then she tried wearing these, and this is why I got rid of them. They hurt her feet, so she said now she's getting rid of them. And I wanted to tell that story because I rarely take things from other people now because I find there's probably a reason why they're getting rid of it, and do I really need it? So long story short, I rarely take things, even when my mom's decluttering and she asks me if I need something, I just don't do it because it ends up being like this. She was gifted this enormous spatula. Look at my face and look at this spatula. I guess it can't even fit into any of her pans, but she wanted me to mention that she is still decluttering, so she's getting rid of this right away before it gets integrated into all her spatulas, and she doesn't really need it. So she's going to let this go, And I'm just so proud of them that they are continuing to get rid of these things that they realize they no longer need. I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about what I bought these last few months, but to be honest, I really have not bought a whole bunch of stuff through the December holidays. We've mostly been home. The kids have been home because they've been out of school. The only thing that I can remember buying, because I bought all my Christmas gifts back in November, but the few things I can remember buying is I did buy a replacement pair of sunglasses because mine were really badly scratched. I bought this sweatshirt yesterday, I think, or the day before. This sweatshirt and a black sweatshirt. And my reason for that was it is so cold in our house and I did not have any thick sweatshirts. I don't know if you remember when I did that decluttering video, I can link it down below, where I decluttered a ton of my clothes because a lot of them were not fitting and I didn't want to have that style anymore. So I just decluttered a ton of stuff. But that left me with almost no warm casual sweatshirts just to wear around the house, just to stay warm and cozy. So I found these at Costco and they're very similar. So they just are a basic pullover sweatshirt. I always think, oh, I'm bored, I'm staying home. But when I stay home, I don't shop. I don't really do much online shopping. And so that, for me, is one way to really save money, is actually just stay home. Don't go into stores. So I find myself saving a ton by not going into any stores. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind. If you like videos on the why behind decluttering, you can hit the subscribe button because I try to make one of these every single month. And we also have another channel that I'm starting up, which is Wood Guru. I will link it down below. It was previously my Simply Shannon channel, but we decided that we want to share all of our home improvement projects over there. So I will link everything plus the videos that I mentioned down below, and I hope you have a fabulous day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!